We've got Cliff's Cats, What's Up with Woofy, on the scene, Toronto Pet Daily Pet Tips, and I sat down with owner of Paws Training and dog breeding, Lorraine Wilson.
This is my Portuguese water dog, Ty.
Hey, it's Matthew on the Paws Cam, and I'm here with Lorraine Wilson, a Portuguese water dog breeder and trainer extraordinaire. When you think of water, you don't often think of dogs, but Lorraine Wilson sure does, and that's all she thinks about. She breeds specific dogs that are made to go in the water, called Portuguese water dogs. And not only that, she's an incredible water dog trainer, and this is what she had to tell us.
I'm Lorraine Wilson. This is my Portuguese water dog, Ty. I own a training school called Paws Training and Pet Services in Richmond Hill, and I also breed, show, and train Portuguese water dogs. I handpicked her out of the litter, not only because I saw the potential in her for working, but also because she has the temperament I was looking for to go into my breeding program.
Lorraine's Portuguese water dogs are too cute for words.
They're a very, very, very old breed. They trace back to way back behind the Spanish Armada. They're very intelligent. They're very loyal. They are a non-shedding breed, so classified as, in quotes, hypoallergenic. Many people that are allergic to other breeds will not be allergic to this breed, and there are other breeds like that. They have a high energy. Many of them have a very busy brain. They can be easily distracted. You need to do really good, solid training with them. But frankly, my experience with training a lot of dogs and a lot of students is, doesn't matter what breed or crossbreed you own, training and good, solid foundation training is the key to having a well-mannered, well-behaved member of your family.
Lorraine's training methods are really cool.
So part of what I'd like to show you today is what Ty has been trained to do, and then we'll talk a little bit about the background or foundation training that has led me to be able to accomplish this with her. This is one of the pieces of equipment, and there are several that are used in water training. You can buy these at many of the pet stores. It's just a neoprene, soft rubbery plastic bumper, and I've attached a rope to it. We're going to show you how Ty would go and fetch this bumper on command in the water. See, I'm using a long training line. I just made this from rope. This is key to successful training. So the dog learns that the only option is to bring it back to me. Ty, come! I'm basically reeling her in. The dog must let you take it from their mouth. It's not trained bring and drop at my feet. If they accidentally drop it, you what we call redirect them and then teach them to pick it back up. This next exercise is also at the top level. What happens is a bumper gets thrown out to the left away from me and then parallel to it to the right of me, and the dog has to go and get the one I tell her to get first, bring it back, and then I resend her back out for the other one.
Ty is one smart dog, but that's in part to Lorraine's hard work.
Literally fetched things overboard, set the nets, dragged the nets in, took messages from ship to ship. I tend to do probably one in-water session a week if I can fit it in. Anyway, you gonna get your pouch? Yeah, she wants it. So you're just gonna go stand maybe where the grass and the sand meet. Okay. I won't put you in the water. And I'm gonna send Ty to take the pouch. And all you're gonna do is just hand it to her. Okay. Get her to take it. Go get your pouch. Get your pouch. Ready? Break. Go. Take it. Ty, come! Right up.
As you can see, Ty is multi-talented, and Lorraine's hard work clearly pays off. Paws Training is one cool place.
There's an exercise, and it's the last exercise, called the buoy ball drop. And I just started teaching this to her on land and transferring it to water. So I'd like to show you what we're working on and see what we can do today. Yep. So this is Liza. I also bred her. She is 3.5 months old. And she is a product of a mother and a father that I produced. She has lots of nice enthusiasm for going to get things and carrying them and putting them in her mouth, which is one of the things I look for in keeping a puppy.
Liza is getting the same training techniques that Ty got and hopefully will be Lorraine's best friend. For more information on 4Paws Training, visit www.4pawstraining.ca.
For your chance to win our weekly prize from 4Paws Training is a half hour of training session with us. It can be on anything you would like to work on with your dog, water work or not. Tune into Paws Talk and we look forward to working with you, and good luck, hope you win.
Next up, we've got On the Scene. This week, On the Scene heads to Posh Pets Photography.
My name is Karen Weiler and welcome to Posh Pets Photography, where we do fine art, custom portrait sessions for your animal.
There are many styles you can choose from.
Actually gallery mounts, which tend to be very heavy when you put them on the wall, but they have little easels on the back, so they are a nice option for ones that want smaller images. We also offer framed prints, so fine art prints, fine art paper, matted, 4-inch mats. So all of our prints come mounted on a board. It's a privilege to be able to meet all the families and the animals. I love it, and it's not just a job to me.
For more information, check out the Posh Pets Photography website.
www.poshpetsphotography.ca, or you can follow our travels on poshpetsblog.com.
This has been On the Scene with Posh Pets Photography.
Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth Hernatsky here. Me and my friend Ronald, and if you're like me, you want what's best for your pets. Let's knock out animal cruelty and get positive.
Up next, we've got Toronto Pet Daily Pet Tips. Toronto Pet Daily Pet Tip of the Week is if you've got a dog or a cat, make sure you do annual visits to your vet to ensure ongoing health. This has been Toronto Pet Daily Pet Tip of the Week. Time for me, Princess. Pet of the Week, Bailey.
Go for our flyers at pet stores near you. And don't forget to tune into Paws Talk.
Up next, we go What's Up with Wolfie and Survivor Stories. This week's Survivor Story is about Roxy and Greg.
I'm Greg Warren. That's Roxy. You're gonna be a star. And my previous dog, Mandy, had passed away in September of 2009. I was really heartbroken over that, especially over the circumstances of it. And a friend of mine from work had this little mix of a dog named Roxy that she thought we might be a good match for each other. Actually, as it turns out, she had gotten Roxy for her boys, and apparently the deal was that they had to take care of her. They weren't. So, she asked me if I wanted Roxy. Roxy and I met each other, and we clicked right away. So, I've had her since 2009, and she's been a holy terror ever since, haven't you, girl?
Call TJ Renovations for all your renovating needs. 647-880-2431. quality service since 1988. Call 647-880-2431 and get your free quote today. Cliff's Cats is brought to you by Vet905.com and TheForgottenOnes.ca. Meet May. May is spayed, fully trained, declawed, and house trained. For more information on May, email info@forgottenOnes.ca. This has been Cliff's Cats. Here's what's up with Wolfie this week at Canine Wellness Center with Tanya Costa. This week, Wolfie heads to the swimming pool to work those hip muscles. She's been doing such a good job and her hip muscle has been improving rapidly. She's able to extend it further and actually has been in way less pain these days. Check out Wolfie as she goes underwater and compare the difference from a couple weeks ago, and Wolfie is just absolutely remarkable. Good job, Wolfie. After some swimming lessons, Wolfie heads to the underwater treadmill and then it's off for electric stimulation to tone and shape Wolfie's hip muscle. After that, Tanya puts her to the test to do the hop test. This checks Wolfie's ability to move her hip properly. After that, it's time for some flexing drills to see if Wolfie's hip is still intact and doing well. It is, and we're all really proud of her. To ease her pain, we give her a dose of laser therapy. Wolfie loves it and typically falls right asleep. After that, Wolfie goes into some deep stretches. We notice that her hip is way more stable than it's ever been before. Wolfie is doing incredible, and she'll be back at the Canine Wellness Center next week for more What's Up with Wolfie.
Why the commotion?
We're going to Wags and Whiskers.
What's Wags and Whiskers?
It's only the #1 pet care provider in Ontario. They have cage-free boarding and daycare services in a big open space with its own pond.
No cages?
No cages. There's dog walking and even doggy massages.
Wags and Whiskers sounds like heaven on earth.
It is, but for dogs.
They even have in-home cat visits because I hate to travel.
Call 647-203-1279 or at wagsandwhiskers.com.
Let's go to Wags and Whiskers.
Thanks for watching Paws Talk. Be sure to check our website and tune in every week. See you next week.